And guys, remember again, we have the right to be here, we have a right to peacefully protest, we have a right to sit on the road for what we believe in and what we know is right. It is not extreme to be here, it is a moderate position backed by the science. Come on guys, this is the only rational response to an emergency. Let's show some love to the caravan up there, and let's get some people. If you want to have a wander down to the van, please do. Let's go show Samba some love. They're doing an incredible job if you want to have a wander down to the van. Now we'd like to welcome a northern rebel. Hey up the north! Hey! Someone a rebel all the way from Manchester. Yeah! His name's Josh. He's a bricklayer, he's from Exxon Manchester, and he's come to speak from the heart. Way the north! Yeah!
Yes, my name's Josh. I'm a bricklayer from Manchester, construction worker. I'm addressing this speech to all the beautiful rebels sat on the floor now, but also all the members of the public who are walking past, and all the police who are over listening over there. We are here today because life on Earth is dying, and we only have one chance to save it. When the global weather systems break down, we are going to lose everything. We are going to lose all the fish, all the insects, all the forests, all the trees, all the plant life. We are going to lose all the beauty and complexity of life on Earth. We are looking at nothing less than the end of life on Earth as we know it, and that's not even the worst part. Once the weather systems break down, we are going to lose our crops, our ability to grow food. Our civilization has cars, planes, computers and the internet, but none of that matters when the crops die in the fields. Crops are the foundation of our civilization, and without them there is no bread in Tesco, no chips in McDonald's, nothing to feed our livestock. When the crops fail, there will be no meat or food of any kind, and your money will be worthless. Parents with children to feed will soon start to rob, steal and murder to feed their children at any cost, and things will go from bad to worse, a total shitstorm. But I get it, you're just doing your jobs. You probably don't want to think about all this. You're probably saving up for a future and planning to have a family, or just taking care of the one you've got. But I'm telling you now, unless we make emergency changes right now, there is no future for your children, nieces or nephews, no future for my children, no future for any baby, child, teenager or young person alive today. The future they will have will include starvation, pillaging, murder and rape, just a spiralling shit show that ends in human extinction, taking all of life on Earth with us. Everything I have just said is based on a report written by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, whose job it is to write reports on the climate for the United Nations. If you are to believe the science is telling us that there is no time left and carbon emissions must decline immediately and rapidly to zero if we are to stand a chance. Why do you think normal people are potentially ready to ruin their lives and their careers by getting arrested? There's a difference between knowing the facts and feeling them. When you feel the immense loss of life on Earth, when you feel the death, suffering, the starvation of billions of people around the world, you will do whatever it takes. You cannot possibly believe that your threats of arrest are going to bother somebody who is feeling such immense loss, grief and despair. The people making these sacrifices are just normal people like you or me. They are teachers, doctors, nurses, engineers, students, mums, grandmas and construction workers like myself. We wish we didn't have to be here. We wish we didn't have to do this. But the government completely understand the science and they know where it leads. They are continuing to invest in fossil fuels, which is a crime against humanity. So they are leaving us with no choice than to rebel. One day when I look back, I will have no regrets because I stood up for a cause that was way bigger than myself. In the not too distant future, when your kids are fighting for their lives, trying to defend what little food they have, You will look back and remember these days when we still had a chance to save it. You'll wish you could have come back and tried everything within your power and at least tried to save it. So take action now for the children and every living thing on this planet.
Thank you, Josh. Give it up for Josh, everyone. Woo! And let's give it up for our regional rebels. Everyone's crews come in from outside of London. Let's give it up for XR Manchester. Woo!